So we are discussing the important part of a bird's body, which is feet along with its claws. Okay, so we have seen that all the birds, they have four toe on each foot, right? They have 2 feet, four toes on each foot with a claw present at the tip of the toe. Now depending on the activity, on the habitat they have to live, depending on the surrounding they have to live, depending on what they eat, these birds are grouped into different groups. So we have discussed about climbing birds, how the climbing birds use their feet and claws. We have discussed about flesh eating birds, about the scratching birds, the perching birds, right? Now let us see the next group, that is the swimming birds. So some birds can swim, we all know, we have already discussed about them. They are ducks, geese and swans. So these birds, they can swim. Now they have short legs and webbed feet. So they have short legs which help them to swim. They have webbed feet which help them to paddle and push the water while swimming. Look here. So this is called the webbed feet. Okay, the toes are connected to each other. The 4 toes are connected to each other. 3 toes are connected to each other and 1 toe is at the behind. Can you see there in the figure? Right? So this kind of feet is called as the webbed feet, and this kind of feet helps the water birds, which are ducks, geese and swans, to paddle in the water and also to push the water while swimming. Okay, and the next group of birds are the wading birds. Okay, now wading birds, cranes and herons. If you have seen cranes and herons, here, look here. So these are cranes and herons. Okay, look at the feet of cranes and herons, right? They are long. Now why they are long? Okay, so they have thin and they have long legs and their toes spread wide. Okay, look at the toes. So here are the toes. The legs are thin, the legs are long and the toes are spreaded wide. Now why? Because they have to walk over shallow water. Okay, these birds, they walk over shallow water. Therefore they have thin and long legs. Now long legs keep their feathers up and dry. It does not let the feathers to wet. Okay, so to keep the feathers up and dry, they have long and thin legs. Okay, and also it helps them to wade through the water. Wading through water means they have to walk through water, and walking through water means they find difficult, right? Everyone, if we have tried walking on water, we feel that it's very difficult to walk on the water. So these birds, they walk on the shallow water, they walk over shallow water. Therefore they have thin and long legs and their toes are spreaded wide, which helps them to keep their feathers up and dry, and also they help them to wade through water.